Hey, what's going on, everybody? Connor Everything back with another, well, why you probably are subscribed to me, another Advanced Wars by Web replay commentary. I needed to cast this game. This game is really, really cool, and it's got a pretty cool ending, but also a really, really kind of jarring ending. I don't know if okay, well, now I gotta tell you. No, I gotta tell you exactly what happened with the ending, but at any rate, we have two COs that I don't feature a lot on the two COs that I don't feature a lot on the channel, and one CO that I've never featured on the channel, and that is Grim. So Grim, so big that he doesn't even fit. Look, I had to. You can't see where my cursor is, but I had to crap him over the text box because he's so goddamn big. Versus the beanpole known as Adder. So we are on Stitch Monster V2. I think this is Stitch Monster. Yeah, Stitch Monster V2. One of my favorite maps right now. I love playing on this map. I haven't gotten a lot of games in the last couple weeks. It might be out of the rotation, but this game started a month ago, and he finally took his turns. He took a long time in between some turns, but we finally finished it up, and it's a good one. He reached out to me after the game and said, "Dude, that was a really good game," and I had to be like, "Yeah, it was." Not giving away the winner or loser, but I had to agree that it was a good game. So I am playing Adder, also known as Chatter. Obviously, no day-to-day abilities, no day-to-day weaknesses, though. His side slip, all units gain +1, only 2 stars. And that's why he's kind of dominant in tier 4, is for only 2 stars, you gain +1 movement, and that includes his infantry, too. I mean, for infantry and mechs to get +1 movement, can just open up a lot of doors. I mean, for anything to get +1 movement, just opens up a lot of room for opportunity. And then Sidewinder, you know, for 5 stars, you gain +2 movement. You could just pop Side Slip twice, or Sidewinder once. I think you're better off just popping Side Slip twice, but you'll probably see some Sidewinders in here. All right, Grim, Lightning Grim. What makes him a tier 4 CO? Because his units gain +30% attack, +30% attack, day to day. That's more than Max, and Max is a tier 2 CO. So why isn't Grim tier 3? Why is he stuck in tier 4? Well, he's got -20% defense. So, he can come in and hit you like a truck, but there really is no escaping him also getting hit by a truck. So when you can get hit by a truck, and you also can get hit like a truck, I don't know. It just doesn't work. His units die so quick. You know, granted, mine do too, because he has really high attack power, but his units die so quick. His CO power and Super CO power are pretty good, though. So all units attack is increased to 50%, and then all units attack is increased to 80%. So he's just this boomstick of a CO. He rushes in, he does his damage, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just tough to pull it off as Grim. It just really is tough because his units die so fast. Wasn't really well thought out as far as Advanced Wars Dual Strike goes. It's just he dies to so many units to everybody. That's why he's tier 4. Okay, with that out of the way, let's just jump into the game. It's a good one. I don't know how long this is going to be, but you know. There are some pretty shocking moments in this game, but I know that they're coming up, so I won't be very shocked when they happen. But I'll try to do my best YouTuber reaction here. So actually pulls his Black Boat back immediately. I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? Because both of us are gonna go for the factory anyway. Okay, going for our factories respectively. Yep. Standard opening in Stitch Monster. Okay, except this isn't standard. I like to capture this first before I send an infantry over, but because then you can load in 2 infantry to here. You can load in 1, so you can prep an infantry here and then load 2 in and bring it over. We'll see what I do, but I like to bring 2 into the black boat. Yeah, so like I said, I just prep these 2 here. There's really no harm done by doing this because it's the same as loading it in. And then next turn you can take over 2, which gets work done a lot faster than just 1. So I think my opening to Stitch Monster here is actually the superior opening. Okay, he pulls back and then, oh god, you're not, dude. Are you going to capture that, or are you going to eat those candy corn Oreos? Or okay, so now he'll load up double. So you know, I suppose it's not the worst, but I'm generating income a little bit faster than you because I've opted to capture this first at almost no extra cost. So I get 2 turns of income over you, and I have 2 and you have 1. Now you're going to have. Look, oh, you know what? And he can't even get 3 over. Yeah, so I am. There is no doubt in my mind that my opening is a superior opening here. He can't even, look, he can't unload 3 infantry onto this shore. So my opening surely was a superior opening, and then I'm prepping to get this in there for another 2. Although I won't be able to. We'll see what I do, because I think this game I actually leave this open because I'm expecting to get 2 more there. We'll see what exactly I do. So yeah, and then look, he's got to waste a turn waiting there. Sammy would be good on this map, actually. Huh. Because you can do 2 and 2. Huh. Is Sammy banned on this map? I don't know. Sammy would be an interesting pick on this map. I've had some crazy Sammy, not crazy, but very. I basically won 3 Sammy games in a row, and so if you guys like the Sammy content, it's kind of old school at this point, like a couple months old. But if you guys like the Sammy content, I'd be happy to share one of the Sammy games that I won, and I really want to. The problem is each victory just ended in a really weird way, like HQ caps. I hit the I handedly won by cap on one of them. 2 of them were Sammy mirrors. They're not like the best games to cast. So here, I'm opting to just ferry 1 infantry over right away. I think this was the right choice, instead of waiting for this one, because then, yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Look, and then this will load in next turn. Yeah, so you see what I did? Instead of capturing the city right away, I forego it, go for the farther out properties, because then I can get another double load of infantry off right here and not waste any time with my black boat. Now, there will come a day when I have to waste time with my black boat dropping off at this shoal. But, you know, perhaps not, because you could set up perhaps 2 infantry to load onto this shoal, and in which case it can reach this shoal. Oh, interesting. So you can drop them off here and here. Meanwhile, the turn that you drop them off, prepare an infantry here and prepare an infantry here. Walk them here and here, drop your black boat off at the shoal, and then you can ferry them to... Okay, that's how I'm going to play Stitch Monster from now on, because that's actually a really smart idea. So like I said, he's wasted all this time with his black boat just sitting here. And look, he doesn't even have this income. Like, yes, he has an income lead over me, but subject to change, and I am much farther out than him. Okay, so now I'm going hard in the Emmer effing paint. Not gonna finish that sentence. And then yeah, like I don't. Because okay, on Stitch Monster, we've been over this. You gotta blow this pipe seam. You gotta blow the pipe seam. There's no dancing around it. You just gotta blow it. So he, cause I mean, what is this going to do if this isn't blown? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a tank, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a tank. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2 turns, if this isn't blown, a tank will take 2 turns to get here. If this is blown, it takes 1 turn to get here. It's unacceptable to keep this intact. So it's just a necessity. You have to do it. Maybe the map designers could consider not putting this pipe seam there, because everybody blows it anyway, but then I guess it would make your game a little bit quicker, so it's just to keep the game a little bit slower, I suppose. Okay, and then he loads this in, still not capturing this, man. You're foregoing income. And now I'm going to be ahead of you, and you're not going to come back from it next turn. I'm going to be way ahead of you. So it ended up working pretty well. Okay, so if I'm smart, I will drive this black boat here, park this infantry here, and then load both onto the black boat, take them here. This infantry will go there next turn. We'll see exactly what I do, but it's easy to get in the habit of just shuffling back and forth. And then in this early game, when this is being captured, you can't drop off both at the same time. It ends up being kind of a buzzkill. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, I mean, definitely a wasted opportunity to do something cool there. But not, like I said, now I know. That's literally the main reason for doing these replay commentaries, is to just break down what I did and didn't do. Okay. God, worst ending credit scene in the history of the world. Okay. Forgive me, subscribers, for I have sinned. I think maybe only once or twice this game did I go into the replay viewer and actually watch what happened. I'm not kidding. All my games lately, I have been so lazy, and I've just told myself, you know what, I know what happens. Like, I know what happens, and look, see, I could have done something cool there, but oh well. I tell myself, guys, I know what happens. I don't have to, look at the replay viewer. I get the point. And then I go another artillery because I actually overshot my pipe seam on accident. I forgot that I was supposed to be blowing it. Somebody told me that there was an extension that you can add notes that pop up whenever you take your turn. It's an extension. I play a lot on my work laptop though, so when I'm not working, when the work day is over, and I don't know if I can add that extension to it, so I don't really know. Okay, so he goes battlecopter here, finally gets this harbor, is blowing the pipe seam. He is blowing his pipe seam more efficiently than I. There, I'm able to get 2 off here, and then, ooh, he sees me good. I'm stepping into these 3 properties, and then, yeah, this tank better go north, because it's going to need some reinforcing up there. Got a pretty good strike force here, good, lots of vision. We are, like, we're mirrored. We're almost pretty much exactly mirrored. I do have a little income advantage over him. He's going to be way in the green next turn, and I'll have a response here, though, if he can't interrupt me. So, honestly, both players looking pretty equal. I would have focused on capturing this harbor, but that's just me. What am I, your father? Jeez, come on, get over it. Okay, so this comes back. He's purchased a mech. It's a little weird. I guess it's not that weird. Get a mech over here. Why not? Okay, gets the interrupt, and yeah, so this is a Grim Recon, right? He has a comm tower, so he's hitting with plus 40% damage. I mean, that's really good. Like, Grim Recons are really good, except when a tank catches up to them and one-shots them when they're in the forest, because they have minus 20% defense. I get him trapped, and then look, he's got this unit on the road. This is a Grim infantry on the road. I have 1 comm tower. Oh. I have 1 comm tower. I'm getting my properties. Yeah, there's no use standing here and trying to capture this again. Just back up. This infantry can be used for things. And then here we go. Look. It's gone. A recon one-shots a Grim infantry with a comm tower on a road. That's... When your infantry are getting one-shot, that's a whole nother issue. And another reason why Grim just isn't the best. So, look, I actually don't have any troops up here. So, I have just infantry up here, and he has just infantry here. So, I should really get some forces to the north here. Okay, going in. Okay, and then, yeah, so I'm kind of stun-locked here. I can only get 1 over next turn. Unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. I just go double tank. And I'm finally blasting away this pipe seam. He's got it open. He has the opportunity to have a tempo advantage over me now, and he gets good vision. I mean, he is able to 2-shot my infantry here. So, I mean, yeah, why not, right? It goes down to 4. What am I gonna do? Capture this? So, I think Monkey Brain me would have tried to interrupt this. And look, Grim's got 2 comm towers. He's running around day to day with plus 50% damage. So maybe maps with 2 comm towers are good for Grim, No, they're bad for Grim. I think Grim would prefer no comm towers because his units die so fast, and if there were no comm towers, he'd have a huge damage advantage. I don't know. Honestly, it's all the same thing at the end of the day. I mean, the thing is, I'm Adder running around with plus 20% attack into someone with minus 20% defense. I'm going to be able to hit him pretty hard. That being said, look at all these engagements he's able to take. Just huge engagements. He knew I ran in there. Gets himself trapped anyway. Probably was not watching the replay viewer. And then, yeah, doesn't opt to drop them here. I would have just dropped him here, man. And then bring it back for some more infantry. You want to be, when you get in a rhythm, you want to be transporting infantry over every other turn. 2 infantry every other turn. Okay, I finally get my vision. And then here we go. This is blown open now, and don't worry, the cavalry is here. Good. I get good vision. Let's see what I can do here with 2 comm towers. I mean, look at that. 2 comm towers. This has 3 defense stars, but it's at the end of the day, it's only plus 10 defense, and I'm able to hit him that hard. This is not even going to be close to alive. Okay, here we go. And then what's that going to do? Yeah, see, it goes down to 2. Definitely a little ill-advised to do this. I think I just wanted to get the kill. Oh, and then plug up this hole. Oh, no, but then, oh, yeah, so then I come here to plug this up. He can still come this way, though, so let's see if I'm able to mitigate that. And then, look, he can, so it's funny. Grim can bring my infantry down to 1 HP on the shoals with his infantry. But I can literally do the exact same thing to him. It's crazy. This is why Grim games are so fun to watch, and this is why Grim Guy is so popular. It's because it's just like these games, right? And this game like brought me out of my element because I don't play against a lot of Grims. So like I just imagine two heavyweights just like you see these UFC fights where the heavyweights just run. It's probably 2 minutes left in the round, and they don't give a shit about wrestling. They don't give a shit about defense. They just start just throwing, and it's like, as soon as one lands, the fight's over. That's exactly what it's like fighting this game. As soon as one player gets a huge opportunity, that player wins. And I'm giving him a nice opportunity here to hit my tank. I'm almost certain he will. Able to take on my infantry. I wasn't very careful with it. And then, yeah, I mean, that's still alive, though, and that's really important. Okay, now it's dead, but I will be able to actually hit him super duper hard here. This recon is 100% dead. Let's see what I do. Why doesn't he take the shot? I would have taken the shot from the building. I think I would have taken the shot from the building, honestly. Then drive it on a shoal? Dude, what? Oh my god, I'm in range of you, man. That was not a smart decision. He's reinforcing this half as well. Grim artilleries are tough, right? Because, like any other unit, they hit hard, but then they just get hit so hard that... Well, I suppose Grim artilleries are good, because if you can keep them hidden, they're like... They hit harder than Grit artilleries, which is actually pretty funny. Then, yeah, missed opportunity. This is just not optimal black boat usage. Just missed opportunity there. Okay, so he's pulling back. He's actually making a pretty mature choice. I kind of thought that I just took all of his troops out over here. I didn't know he was actually kind of gaming me here. That would have been good to know. I get vision of both of these. Oh, I come and I wish I would have seen this. Wait, I will. Watch this. I'll see this. And then look what you've done. I'm going to be able to get a shot with this tank, and I'm almost certain I will take it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm almost certain I'll take it. I don't know why I wouldn't. Okay, I can interrupt that. Oh, but, okay, now I see that it is in range of the artillery. And, oh, how I would love to get my side slip right here. Pop this. Wait, can I? Okay, if I'm smart, look at how close I am to side slip. I only need 900 more. I need to take this out with the side slipped infantry, and then I can get a shot with my tank. I wonder if I do that. That would be super smart of me to do. Let's see if I do it. No, I don't. Ah, damn. That would have been super smart. Okay, but I get my... Okay, hold on. Do I do it? Oh. I don't think that's what I should have done. I had clear vision of the artillery. That's just not... Okay, by the way, look, before sidestep, look at what I just did. I took a tank, and I challenged a mech on a city. Who would ever do that? Well, when you're playing against Grim, that's actually a very good trade. So you can take shit like that. You can take trades that you normally wouldn't when you're playing against a Grim, and yeah, now this is just dead. Now I'm hitting with Grim damage, plus 30%. There's a 10% here, a 10% here, and then plus 10% from just popping my CO power. So yeah, yeah, and then okay, so I only have one anti-air on the field, and I do get kind of scared because Grim battlecopters can hit really hard, and if you don't have a battlecopter of your own or an anti-air to take care of them, you're in for a world of hurt. Okay, he maintains his vision. Yeah, and then just pulls back, and then ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, ooh, ow. Good for him. Good for him. I would have thought about popping Knuckle Duster, and just one-shotting that, but he just wants to hold it. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, and then he's got this little death ball here. I do not see this. I don't have a recon. For all I know, his tail is between his legs, but I mean, little do I know that that's not the case at all. This is actually a really sizable army right here. But I think I do the okay. So I actually go for a cap here. Yeah, I'm never gonna get it. Definitely should not have done that. But I don't charge in and take a shot here. I'm worried about artillery and whatnot. Okay, pulling back. Pulling back. I don't know why I didn't start capturing that. That's really weird. I should have just done that. Okay, I finally get a city. Okay, now I have a nice income advantage, and this thing is not going to change. Pull all the way back. Okay, I hate when YouTube does this, guys. Seriously. All right, hold on. I click loop. I click loop playlist. I click loop playlist, and it just spits me out to a new playlist. I don't get it. I don't get it. Video quality has not been its highest tier lately. I'm a busy guy. All right, I'm a busy guy. And I'm really enjoying making Super Auto Pets content. You guys should give that content a chance. It's actually pretty interesting to watch. So if you really haven't sat down and watched a whole Super Auto Pets video, it's pretty interesting. And I hope that you guys would and give it a chance. So he's taking some pretty good engagements here. I'm in trouble. He doesn't have... It's all infantry, and okay, see, now he sees that I have a ton of tanks. He's got to tread lightly. He's got to tread lightly. I mean, this is just going to get shot unless he protects it correctly. There, okay, so, unfortunately, I was really mad about this. He gets vision of my vision, and one-shots it in the forest. Damn, man. Damn, and then he takes an advantage state. And he should be... Yep, so... Man, I thought that he played recklessly, you know, in the early game, but... Really, he shows some serious maturity. He's doing okay in the early game. Okay, although I am able to get a night... Look, one-shotting tanks on planes. Who can you do that as? Maybe you can do it as Grit. But who can you do it against as any CO? Grim. It's just tough. So then I'm able to get kind of the same infantry advantages here. It's funny. Grim's power should basically just be hit your enemy hits you as hard as you hit it. Now go. May the better man win. Which is obviously not true, but in tier 4 it is, and that's why Grim Guy's having success with it in tier 4. I don't have any battlecopters in the area, but I let my monkey brain take over. And I take a shot at the anti-air. Okay, then I can shoot that. And I can shoot this. Then I can shoot this. Then I can shoot this. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. And then, no, don't get the finish off there, but it probably was a close roll. And then I'm able to, like, really clean up here. Boom. what is he going to hit me with? I took out his tank with my artillery. So good move by me to assume that that was his only tank in the area, and I was right. This battlecopter is now completely useless. It could probably hit my anti-air pretty hard, but I have a battlecopter covering anyway. So I'm feeling pretty good over here and over here. And I have a troop, I haven't even bought yet, and I have a troop lead and a troop value lead and a sizable, noticeable income advantage. You know me, I like an income advantage. Okay, superpower Haymaker comes in. He will come down, probably one shot. Ooh, not quite. He'll get that kill. Yeah, that's a definite one shot. Oh, does not even kill my infantry. Now he will. Okay, man, lackluster Haymaker, man. You don't have to use that right away. Build up your force and then make an amazing push. This will, yeah, that will definitely kill. Opposite, just save his vision and pull it back. Smart move, smart move, smart move. Okay. It's day 15. I'm still in a pretty big advantage state. That Haymaker, straight up, did not do a whole lot. And he's just using this to boost. Dude, you need to ferry more units over here, because pretty soon I can clog this up. When your only avenue of attack is right here and dropping off units here, if these two things are clogged up on this map, that spells trouble for you. See what I'm doing? Every 2 turns, this should bring over 2 infantry. This base, this factory, should non-stop be making infantry. You have 2 more factories and an airport. You can afford to non-stop make infantry from this base. Absolutely. Okay, and I push out with it. Okay, I just go back and heal up. I get some vision. That's a good place for this to sit. This goes here. This goes here. And then I'm like, all right, fine. I'll just start capping. I'll pressure you, and if you want to come stop me, I have a artillery waiting and plenty of infantry, so I'm not even really sacking it. Able to get a good shot off at the artillery. Finish that off. Finish that off. Finish that off. Okay, and then push it back. I have a medium tank in the fray now. Got to be careful with this because a battlecopter could hit it pretty hard. Obviously, artillery is my biggest fear here, because if a Grim Artillery gets a hold of that, that's value down the drain for me. Absolutely down the drain. Okay, pushing out, pushing out. And then so I'm starting to feel, I'm like, you know what? I definitely have an income advantage. There's no doubt that I have an income advantage. I'm gonna start putting pressure on him in the form of teched up units. And I think that was totally the right move. I'm building an extra tank per turn than him. That's hard to overcome, you know, unless you're a good player. So we'll see how he handles it. Good place for this to sit. Gonna take some engagement for me to dislodge that. Is able to get a shot here, but I mean, look, I have a great strike force here. He's got no thing. And now all of his units are ready for me to just eat up. And look, I have all these things that can capture bases next turn and a side slip coming up. So doing a good job of, like, you know, he could start capturing this right away, but what is that going to do? It's going to die. You keep your infantry alive, hide them, and then when the time is right, you strike like a viper, you strike. Like an adder snake. Hey-oh, there's the connect, except I am adder. All right, nice try, nice try. Boo. Okay. So, yep, and then he goes another anti-air because his is at 1, which is smart. He also sees that I have 2 battlecopters down here, so it's smart of him. I'm able to full clean house here. And then this great places for my artilleries to sit. And then look, another 2 that come over. I should be making another infantry in this base next turn as well. Boom, dead. And then look, this little peninsula here is all mine. He can come get an interrupt, but I'm gonna hit him hard with artillery, tanks, and battlecopters. So I think he knows better. We'll see what he ends up doing. Okay, boom. So I can finish off the 4. Finish off. I mean, I don't know why I just didn't shoot from here. Unfortunate. So I am trying to make way to get a shot with my. Oh. Why did I do that? Okay, that was sus. What the hell? Why did I do that? That was really, really bad. I'm going to get punished hard right here. Like I said, this game was played over a month, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this is me getting way too overexcited. God, I do this every time. I have an income lead. Fall back, sit on it, get 3, 4, 5 medium tanks in the fray. Why am I pushing into him like this, only to get bam, 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 bam? I mean, there we go. Like I said, we were two heavyweight boxers trading blows, and what he just did was he just connected with my jaw big time, and I'm wobbled. That's a Grim Battlecopter. Me, no response to it in this area. No response. This is just so bad for me right now. I overextend and get absolutely gobbled up. He'll be able to kill that. Yeah, he'll be able to kill that. He'll be able to cap this. Man, what am I going to learn? I have an income advantage. That does not mean you push. It means quite literally the opposite. You pull back. You sit back. But like I said, he's showing no interest in protecting this part of the island. This income advantage is going to swing bigly right here. 1, 2. 29,000 to 18,000. That's huge. I do pop a super. I just get kind of scared. I use this for retreating purposes. Also that capture. I wanted to capture that. And then look. His habit is now going to kick him in the ass. This sits here so nicely. The only thing that's going to dislodge this is a battlecopter. Now, of course, it's pretty easy to fly over here, but one, he's got to get trapped to know it's there. He has to get trapped to know it's there. So he's wasted a turn there. Number 2, he's got to make a battlecopter that turn. And number 3, with low income, and number 3, that battlecopter's got to fly all the way down there, instead of fly to the east, or fly to the west like he wants it to. Okay, so I use Sidewinder, just kind of push up. I mean, that was a stupid engagement. Why am I taking that engagement, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm able to finish that off. So I am able to get the interrupt. So that's why I did that. I wanted to get the interrupt, perhaps. And then I just want to get vision, but get vision of what? This is better off sitting back. So, So this is blocked off, so he can't actually get me. I figured that was a good thing to do. Not looking too good. So I'm actually now front switching. I'm front switching to the middle, and I'm gonna do a little pincer attack here, and just try to wipe out his units. Because I know, look, I don't have to defend this. I don't have to defend this anymore. His reinforcements can come from here. They can come from here or right here. They're all blocked off. So long as these channels are plugged up, he made a huge mistake conceding this. This is mine now. I'm going to have a massive income lead, and I'm going to have 3 comm towers. I'm going to have 3 comm towers. There's nothing he can do. Pretty crazy. 3 comm towers. You know, usually in a game when that happens, usually the game's over. Okay. Ooh, unlucky, super unlucky roll there. Okay, so he's going to be able to hit me really hard here. Yep, that's gone. He gets more vision. Knuckle Duster comes in. What will he do? Flies in. Take a shot there. Oh, man. Oh, no. This is really bad. 1 shot. That's going to hurt. Oh, it did hurt. Dude, and, I mean, despite my best efforts, this is looking like he's just going to get this, and I'm going to get this, and we're going to play cut the island in half the game. Oh, well. God, I could have played this so unbelievably better. I was ferrying infantry over very quickly. I could have had a nice infantry wall up, but nope. I let him, I straight up, I have a huge income lead, and I just let him back into the game. How many turns have I had this income advantage? And he's almost caught up to me in troop value. That's just... There we go. He gets himself trapped. It's not carrying anybody, but he does get himself trapped. So I did see that he had this at the end of the game, but he opts to build a Grim Missiles on low income. I have absolutely no idea why he decided to do this. Maybe it was a flex. Oh, he sees all of these battlecopters, and he figures he can pick one off with the missiles. And like I said, I wasn't watching the replay, so there's a chance that he does. Stay tuned. One more turn, I'll have three of those. I come in just to capture that, but also get vision. Okay, and there we go. I'm able to actually take some decent trades here. Pull back. I need anti-air in this area, and I need artillery in this area, and that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing up. I need more vision, so I need a recon in there. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm fighting for this. I'm just push. Oh shit! If he base locks himself, he can get himself a battlecopter. So what I think I'm doing here is crushing his reinforcements, so he can't reinforce this front. But what I'm actually doing here is just flying into a meat grinder. This can one-shot, this can one-shot, and he can take out another copter with his copter. So I am literally flying into a meat grinder. God, I played so aggressively this game. And I surely do not agree with everything that I'm doing here. Okay, I got to get used to the habit of bringing over 2 infantry at a time again. I need lots of anti-air. I see 3 battlecopters here. I see maybe more coming. I need more anti-air in the game. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, he's able to just one-shot me on a shoal. This was a devastating... Okay, I remember this turn. This was a devastating turn for me. I remember looking at the map going, where did my troops just go? Okay, he's able to interrupt this cap. Come here. Like I said, that will one-shot. A grim 7 health will one-shot. Clean me up there. Hit me there. Dead. 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 That was... I mean, let's just count all the units that I lost there. It's a good-looking army right here, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just throwing it. 8, 9, 10. I lost 10 units that turn. And here's the thing. When you're losing full health units, and not just infantry, but the women and the children. No, not just infantry. Good, healthy tanks, anti-airs just falling, dying. I think that makes 11. Do I hear 12? I lost 12, 13. I lost 13 units that turn. I have an income advantage, and I'm playing like a freaking moron. And I mean, dude is just dying laughing at what has just transpired. He absolutely cleaned me up. So now I have both of these shoals blocked. I'm going to be able to get this comm tower. So at least I'll have 3 comm towers to his 1. That's a big difference. Okay. Okay. Pull back. I'm able to get a good shot there. That'll one-shot. That'll clean up. Okay, this will one-shot too. Look, I have 3 comm towers. I can now one-shot shit like that. I want to heal that up, get my line going, but no more overextending. Look at all the vision that I lost. I mean, we were talking. I was like, I had this vision at the end of that turn. I had that vision. I have to look. I have no troops over here anymore. He could full regalia bum rush me, and I would have nothing to answer him. So it's panic mode, and I definitely thought about FFing right now. So I just do the best I can to push out. Like I'll be able to get 2 infantry over again. A big thing here is he just won this big victory, but he's not able to capitalize because he can't capture any of this shit. Now, he does finally have troops over here. He was patient with the infantry, and now he can finally start taking back some income. I am, like, literally close to winning by cap. He's getting these big victories, but he's not following up with capturing cities. And I'm able to just produce... I mean, look, he's only got 14k to spend this turn, so... It's insane how poorly I played, but I'm still in the game because of my massive, massive income lead. Okay, takes a shot there. Yeah, and now I'm off. But he can't capitalize and capture it right away. He doesn't have the infantry. So then he does a mature thing and doesn't push it any further. He just builds his wall. He builds his line, he protects his missiles. Dude, this guy's a skilled player. His early game lack of protection in this area has enabled me to even have a chance at winning this game right now. He pulls back, and then he goes tank, infantry, anti-air, or artillery. I have 3,000 gold. And I think it's around this turn that I get an idea. And let's just watch it come to fruition. It might be this turn, might be the next, but I'm like, okay, I have an income advantage. How can I really put him on his toes? How can I really put him on his toes with a big income advantage like this? And the answer is a battleship. It's perfect. If he wants to, I can fight all I want right here. And I'm going to shell him so hard with a 3 comm tower boosted battleship into a Grim. That will one-shot a lot of units. That'll one-shot maybe even a Neo tank on roads. So I handcuff myself here. I should have been more careful so I could get both of my infantry off. Just should have been more careful straight up. Man, I really want to... This match is making me really, really want to play another game on this map, like right away. So hopefully I get one in the Global League. Okay. And then, yeah, like I just wait my units. I don't know what he's got going on over here. By this time, this is like 3 weeks after, probably 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks after all this madness went down. Then he probably took a turn a week for like 2 weeks. And then he finished it all in a day today. So I have completely forgotten what was going on up here. And then all I can afford is 1 infantry. But look, I want to reinforce this front a little bit so he can't just roll in with his infantry and start capping. And now look, the income lead has come back still sizable. Still very sizable. Gets himself trapped again. I do a good job of preventing him from stepping foot on this peninsula, this little island right here again. So here we go. Comes in. Oh, he does have eyes on my battleship. Okay. I was wondering if he ever actually saw it, because I was thinking he actually didn't see it. But now he's... So that's why he didn't go in. Okay, I thought he didn't see it. But now he's kind of like, oh shit. Real talk? You got a battleship? You know, he can't even afford a bomber. He's got to save up for a bomber if he wants to do that. So, power of the income lead, power of pushing the income lead. What will he build to counter the battleship? So he goes infantry, 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 battlecopter. Not even really, like, you would think this is like, oh, this is him saving up. No. He does not have a lot of funds to be playing with because his income is just so poor. Okay, I want to pull back and just get this area nice and reinforced. I pull up. Okay, I pull up. I hop out at the after party. I take a shot. I wanted to get more vision to take a shot at like a tank or something, but he just didn't have any in the area. And then he's got all these infantry just freaking crawling around like flies. It's so annoying. So there, here. I have a good stronghold of this area. He will not capture this comm tower back. He will not capture this one. He certainly won't capture this one. So I have a 3 comm tower lead, big time. However, he's got this just wave of forces that is about to crash down. And I don't know if you can see where this is going, but maybe you can if you just think about it. Okay, comes in, gets vision, pops the KD, the knuckle duster. That'll one shot. That won't one shot. That will one shot. That will one shot. He only has 1 comm tower, and that's not even his super, and it's one shotting. Holy mackerel! Okay, I come in. I still don't know he has the missiles, by the way. Takes a shot there, grabs vision. I got nothing. I got nothing and an empty and an unprotected HQ. Do you see where this is going yet? Because I didn't. I really didn't quite grasp just how big of a strike force he had right here. So let's see. So we're going to see how this ends up. Waits his units. yeah, I mean, kind of peanuts compared to what... I mean, actually, he's getting his income back, so those units are not bad. But I'm still able to afford teched up units when he's not. I don't think he made a single medium tank this game. Okay, I come in. I can start getting my cities back, at least. But look, I have no idea, like, the size of the army that went away. I could easily drive this in, but I'm still nervous he has a big wall backing this up. I drive this in to attempt to get vision with my Battleship, and I do. I'm in range, and it'll one-shot. So, good job, Battleship. I pull this back here to load an infantry in so I can double infantry over here. I fly this in, and I go, uh-oh. This is not good. I'm able to go, like, look, I have an incoming manager. I can go tank, infantry, plus battlecopter. That's really good. So I'll be able to reinforce this quickly. Quick enough, though? I don't know. Okay, he's threatening income. But now he's threatening a little bit more than income. He's threatening my motherfucking HQ. This is not good. My vision is gone. Oh, sorry. God, it's on autoplay. Okay. And then, God, he's threatening income. Big time. Okay, he sees that, can hit that. I will definitely clean that up next turn. You only have one comm tower now, so I'm now hitting you back with a power of 3 comm towers. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Can finally clean me up and get some infantry on this island again. And he's going for it. You know, if I were him, I'd probably ignore this and focus all of my Grim firepower on this HQ. This infantry is 2 turns away, so just focus your Grim firepower on my HQ, man. And he finally kind of figures out that that's exactly what he's supposed to be doing. So, could have got more shots with tanks, but instead opts to just take out these infantry. So, after seeing what I just saw, I said, wait a minute. He surely front shifted, and all of his units are over here now. And I was right. So it's time for a Sidewinder. Let's grab our vision. I need troops in this area now. I go get my vision up here. I just start capping that up there, and because he's going to flip these, but I'll flip these back anyway. Okay, I come all the way in. Boom. I'm able to come all the way in. Boom. I'll come in here. I wanted to get vision of this battlecopter, but little did I know he had that artillery there. That's going to really hurt my medium tank. Able to drop 2 off. Come here. I get myself trapped. I'm still able to drop 1 off. I can interrupt that cap. Come in. Here we go. Boom. Sidewinder, baby. I can get some nice shots at his HQ. And just like that, Sidewinder. I'm all the way back here. Suddenly, I'm putting in big boy shots at his HQ. But do you guys see the problem here? I don't have an infantry in range of his HQ to capture it. This infantry will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 turns to get to his HQ. Lucky for me, he doesn't have one in position either. He was hyperfixated on the income, as I would have been, but a little bit smarter player, and that'll one-shot, even with 1 comm tower at one-shots, would have focused more of an effort on the HQ. He's able to come down, clean that up. He pulls back. He sees his HQ is under siege, and he realizes that tucking all of these units back here was a big mistake. The fighting is now here, and he's tucked all of his units all the way back on the map. He's got to run them forward again. He could have run me out of town right here. He could have finished off my HQ, but nope. He's got to bring his units back into the fray. Okay. He does have an infantry in position, though. This could get scary for me. Okay, I fly in. Here we go. I can take a shot. Finish that off. Pull that back for repairs. I'm like, I guess I'll just leave this here. So I actually repaired and thought in Advanced Wars by Web you could repair, load back in, and then fly it away, but you cannot do that. Okay, and then I repositioned my Battleship. Obviously, in hindsight, I would have repositioned it here, but I just in case someone comes in and slaps me here, I want to get some picks. Boom, it's gone. Here comes my infantry. Nope, this guy's got a long ways to go, and that's the only. So I want to just finish off his troops. I do not want him. And then I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? I thought for sure that was his only battlecopter. I'm like, sweet, I just took out both of his battlecopters. Nobody's got a whole damn freaking regalia. So I come in here, take a clean shot there, take a clean shot there. Come in, finish that off. I'm like, I'm just blocking you off from coming into your HQ. Okay, infantry, and then I just build some random stuff. Okay, he's able to finish me off there. Here goes Haymaker. That's going to one-shot. That's a Haymaker. That they didn't know Knuckle Duster. That's a Haymaker. He's touching my HQ. He's capping my HQ. Yep, that hurts. He not only is he capping my HQ, but he's got 2 artillery defending it. The one thing he doesn't have, though, and this was a horrendous mistake, is he doesn't have an infantry backing it up. He opted to capture this turn instead of backing up an infantry for a joint cap. Alright, he's got it surrounded, though. Am I going to be able to bust through it? So he's able to one-shot, which that really sucks, but I do have 2 anti-air in the area. Okay, he's coming in hot, though. He's actually front-shifting down again. I would console all your efforts into protecting your HQ, bro. Okay, come in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio. I pop side slip. I can come in, grab vision. I come here, and I shoot this so I can side slip in, get the interrupt. I want to take this out. I want to come in with everything I got. I get a nice side slip attack here, an attack there. One more turn and I can capture this. Boom, I hit him here. His troops are very far away. I was really sad this didn't one-shot because I just didn't want him to have vision of this area. His troops are so far away. I'm able to take out that recon, so vision gone. Okay, income lead is, I've reestablished the income lead, but it's a base race at this point. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Okay, he takes his turn. I said to myself, I was like, no. If he has, because of this recon, I saw this missiles, I said, no. If he has another infantry here in joint caps, I believe I've lost the game. He will clean me up with artillery and whatnot. But he opts to take out my vision. He won't one-shot my copter. I was very thankful for that. He comes in, but then I had an epiphany. I'm like, he's not joint capping. I think I see everything he's got. I have just enough money if I joint cap this infantry here to build a battleship on this harbor. And a battleship on this harbor he would never be able to displace. I build it on this turn. If he doesn't joint cap, he'd have to take another turn capping. It'd go down to 1, and then I'd one-shot it with the battleship. And he doesn't have a chance. And weirdly enough, he actually did not. That's not what he saw. He sees this. He drives up. He takes a shot. He's driving. He's running. He's bossing. He's running. He's running. He's bossing. But then he resigns. He resigns. And now I think I am realizing, based on what he said to me after the game, why he was so hyperfixated on capturing these properties. He messages me and goes, "That was a crazy game." And I said, "Yeah." And he was right. It ended really crazy. It was a crazy game. And he didn't really have a good shot at displacing me here. This battlecopter could have struck this medium tank here. Oh, it's on woods. He needed a vision of it first. Never mind. Yeah, I had that game won. I had that game won anyway. Because I was going to like joint cap this, build a battleship. If he had an infantry in place the turn before, and he would have joint capped here, let's see what I could have done. Nothing. I mean, seriously, think about it, guys. I could have done nothing, and he would have won the game. But he messages me, and he goes, "Oh, I thought that there was a 25-day time limit, and that because I had a higher income than him, that I would win the game, and that's why he FF'd." Which is a sad way to end the game. He played really well as Grim. I'm surprised I came away with the win. It had everything to do with my income lead. And for that, am I the more skilled player because I bullied him in the early game, got a huge income lead, and then, you know, I can throw my troops away if I want because my income lead will win me the game? Perhaps. I certainly could have won that more handedly had I not been a moron in the late game, especially in this engagement over here. But like I said, had he had that infantry in position, but he thought it was a 25-day time limit, otherwise he totally would have. But he would not have won the game. There is no way he would have. I would have built a battleship here. He doesn't have a power. He could have hit me, and then I probably would have tried to surround it. Probably would have tried to surround it as best I could, so it wouldn't take shots, and then it would heal up. I could even get some black boat healing. I would park my black boat right here, get black boat healing, and I don't think I'm unsure that it would have gone down to a degree where I could not one-shot this guy on this HQ next turn after I built it. So I had the game won at the end of the day. I had the game won, but even though that he surrendered for a weird reason. Okay, that's it. GG, man. That was a fun one. Hey, there's only 5 more games in the Infantry Cup Round 2. Thank you guys for playing so quickly. I do feel a little bad that maybe you guys are playing faster than your comfort zone, but at the same time, maybe this should just be the standard for tournaments that I run. If you're going to play in a tournament of mine, expect to play your turn fast. We want to get the tournament going and play the tournament. We don't want a lot of sitting around. So thank you to everyone who has finished your games. I'm probably going to end up covering one more game from round 2. I think I've already covered 2, so I'm going to cover one more game from round 2. And then we're going to move on to round 3. All right, that's all I got for right now. Thanks, guys. See ya.